Hello, this is Alex, and today we're going to be doing another album packaging review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the new Atlas Sound album, Parallax. So, first of all, this is what the cover looks like. It's a picture taken by Mick Rock, the same guy who did the Ziggy Stardust cover, and you can see that in the, it's kind of an old grainy image taken in black and white with the color added in later for an extra otherworldliness, and it's just a nice picture. So yeah, and also I love how they use like this space here. I believe Bradford Cox pointed out in an interview something about how he wanted the picture to be without lens flare to point out the loneliness present, but I think having all this space is more indicative of that. It's just a cool cover. Taking a look at the back cover, we can see it's rather minimal. It's written it's written with a cursive typewriter, which is something I was not aware of before I'd seen this album. But cursive typewriter is pretty cool looking, and it also ties in with the whole anachronism thing he's going for with his image and stuff these days. And just a few credits. If you take a look at the CD, it has a bit of an old school 45 label type feel to it, where it's got the top half is like the record label, and down here it has like song information. And so yeah, so there's that. And if we take a look at the underlay, it's just kind of spotted, a bit composition bookish. You might have noticed by now that the plastic is actually not your typical clear. It's more Coke bottle green, I'd say. And while trying to spruce up your average jewel case with a tinge of color is kind of cheap in a lot of cases. In this case, I do like how it complements the green in the background. So now let's take a look at the insert. The back cover has more of that composition bookish thing, with a picture that more clearly shows Cox's kind of 50s looking image with the whole coiffed hair and plaid shirt and stuff. So yeah, and then if we take a look at the innards, we have more cursive typewriter with some artistic smudging and use of red ink in a few cases, if they're trying to point out that it's the song title or a particularly important lyric or guest stars, like right there. And then we also have the picture that has been available on the website for the album, and if you scroll back and forth on the website, you get Parallax, where the thing in the front moves less than the things in the back. Oh yes, and also lens flare, because Bradford Cox does love his lens flare. And then the lyrics, and just a few more credits, and a dedication to the late Trish Keenan of Broadcast. So yeah, the packaging is the packaging is well thought out. It's not that exceptional as far as flashy things like, oh, we're going with the paper sleeve this time, or you know, having like a fold-out gimmick or anything like that. But it is very tastefully done as far as the basic typeface layout, things like that. And so, while getting the physical copy of this is probably not essential to your enjoyment of it, it is a nice compliment.